The goddess's bounty guides you, compatriot, but a word of advice. Don't disturb Lady Attenborough if you can avoid it. Our lady is most particular indeed.
Enjoy your stay in Sacred Stone,
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oak will shake 'em off soon enough.
A few blows? They get those scrappy fists a-blazing and take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but they're slow as, well, as oaks.
Oh, what do I care about such nonsense anyway? I never saw an imp fight so much as Cole. They're Rivellon's most yellow-bellied chickens.
Source Hunters! This is it! Sacred Stone, the seat of Attenborough. This must be where the Dark One has taken Jarrett. We must be stealthy. If Jarrett was taken by surprise, there is no telling what sort of subtle evil might find us here.
Snows can twinkle, blizzards shake and turn. But so long as imps flee from me, my heart will blaze and burn.
Well, colour me a simpleton. Your singing voice is as sweet as honey wine. Oh, hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, chopping him, popping him, dropping him. Hey, old friend, don't be shy. Sing along. Ooh! Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, stopping him, dropping him. Hi, behind, of course. Don't know how you managed to avoid conscription. Most every Thaddeus, Rich, Gwen I know is there still. Allergic to the cold, are ya? Ho, ho. That's a question for a more learned mind than mine. It ain't on any map you'll find. And the road there, well, there ain't any road.
What sort of business?
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived until you've tried my windswept hyacinth.
Painted a rosy enough picture for you, have I? Dying to pull up your ski socks and dive right in? Well, I can tell you this much. Our regiment got through by way of the White Witch's own cabin, if you can believe that. The rift runner ought to be there still, and a rift's the only way in.
Say, you ever made it down to Sizeel?
Not in my day. Heard there's a talking wishing well there, though.
Ah, what a load of bullocks. Say, you ever made it down to Sizeel?
Not in my day. Heard there's a talking wishing.
Sorry, boss. Sorry. Won't happen again. Hello? Valiant hero? How can I help you? Divinity! Tenebrium is one of the goddess's many gifts to her children. My master's teaching me how to craft the stuff into the most powerful. You small, squishy human types gotta be extra careful, though. The goddess gift comes with a bit of a special kick for your kind. Not the easiest audience, that's for sure. But when it comes to handling the goddess's gift, one's gotta have the highest standards. After all, he's only hit me 3 or 4 times. I think he likes me. Sir?
Talk to me, apprentice, if you wish to browse the wares. That nincompoop needs the practice. Do you hear that, you boob? You need the...
Don't you find it permanently dull?
Come on, rocks for brains! Make yourself useful!
Yes, sir. What shall I do?
If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Sir, we may be in need of more tenebrium daggers soon.
Is that so? Or is that what you think? That we need more daggers?
Yes?
Drop and give me 50. Ah, forget it. Your breath would probably burn a hole in the floor anyway. Come on, Box for Paint! Make yourself useful!
Yes, sir. What shall I do?
If you have to ask, you'll never know. Come on, Rocks for Paint! Make yourself useful!
Yes, sir. What shall I do?
If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Don't you find it interminably dark?
It would be worse. My brother's a guard of King Marius' palace.
Yes. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad in Heimerheim.
Any plans for after this?
But if you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in. But but I think the shambling oak can shake 'em off soon enough.
Artisanal
A
hands.
few blows, they get those scrappy
you tried
fists
my
a
ones with
blazing and
eyes.
take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but they're throwing...
That the goblin's blood runs red, nearly identical to a man's. The volume of the blood... Welcome, curious soul. Please, remain among we followers of the Immaculate Way and learn the teachings of the goddess. Where once you were lost, now you are found. We are disciples of the goddess and soldiers of the greater good. We seek to raise ourselves from among the lost, to become enlightened by the teachings of the goddess as delivered to us through our holy conduit. We live in harmony with the Tenebrium, at one with its curses and its blessings. The enlightened may be permitted to draw the energy, the lifeblood from these lesser souls, an honor for the lost one. The link between we mortals and the almighty goddess. It was she who showed us how to transform Starstone, that seemingly vapid gem, into precious, life-giving bloodstone. It was she who showed us how to use the blood of the sacrificed to create healing magic. She dwells in the Tenebrium mines now, along with those deemed enlightened enough to defend the goddess upon her return to Rivellon. Yes, bringer of rot, the goddess's bane. Miners in Silverglen uncovered this strange mineral only recently. It was this discovery that brought the conduit from on high to us souls willing to receive her. Most feared illness, but most blessed gift. The conduit came to those miners afflicted with the terrible disease and offered them salvation, showed them that by sacrificing the lost among them in the name of the greater good, they could cure even the most hopeless case of rot. Our most precious relic. We obtain holy bloodstone by first securing a shard of starstone. The sacrifice of a lost one over this simple gem transforms it into a jewel capable of miraculously healing one laid low by sickness or injury. Before the conduit came, starstone was little more than a pretty gemstone used for pure adornment. Fools were we not to realize that the stone came from the goddess herself. Fools were we to adorn our statues, our swords, our jewelry with a material capable of becoming bloodstone.
Pay attention. If we follow the enlightened path, we can save ourselves from becoming lost ones.
Hey, young initiates, is not always easy. At times it may seem the goddess asks too much.
Shh!
And the sacrifices she demands are unfair, inhumane.
Pay attention!
Must believe in her wisdom. We must trust that she does not name lost ones arbitrarily. No. We must remember that the lost one's energy is not its own, but belongs to the more enlightened beings around it. In this way, the sacrifice of the lost one functions and
What do you mean, how's it going?
But if you had to wager,
How's
what would
it going
be?
on your side?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in. But I think
I'm just
shambling
making
over
it
shake 'em off
less
soon enough.
A few blows, they get those scrappy fists a-blazing and take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but
Don't
they're
you
slow
find
as
it interminably
well as
dull around here?
Oaks! Oh, what do I care about oaks?
My brother's a guard
I
of
never
King
saw him
Marinus'
back so
battles.
much cold.
Yeah,
Their Rivellons go yellow
I'm
red
sorry
and
for your loss.
reminds me of a song.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is the Hyperhive.
The moon is full and bright. There's squeals and wails.
Any plans for after this gig is over?
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
What sort of business?
Sweet as honey wine.
Aw, shucks. You think so? My mom
I've
always said
always
the same.
wanted to start
She's
my
got a
own
mighty fine
business,
ear on her.
actually.
Let's hear another. What'd you say?
What sort of business?
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived until you've tried my windswept hyacinth.
me. That maniac is after me. She's going to blast me to
Dimension
bits.
is a bore.
By the seven! Who was that? She killed that man without so much as blinking. And she'd probably do worse to us if we crossed her. Enjoy your stay in...
The goddess bounty...
So we could watch her blast him to smithereens. Wish you'd get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him.
Whoa there, Hartford. You're not well, isn't it obvious? An eternal and steadfast glacier like myself is the ultimate in protection. Lady Attenborough summoned me. And Coalface over there. Strong as an ox, nutty as a squirrel, and holds this whole village in her right hand to boot. We've been hired to fight for her, and fight we will. But standing guard outside these doors is like having a front row seat to watch the goings-on of a loony bin after dark.
I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few
This
blows in.
dimension
I
is a
think shambling over
bore.
shake 'em off soon
Where are the
enough.
The
volcanoes?
conduit, capital C? I think Attenborough once blew the head off a visitor who dared to say that word without her express permission.
This
Well,
dimension.
I'll tell you this much. If I came upon a cult as intent on sacrificing elementals as this lot is on humans, I wouldn't be poking my nose into the head honcho's workshop.
I just know my soaps.
Your kind certainly don't take to it, that's for certain. Without special training techniques, humans will drop dead shortly after touching the stuff.
So long as imps flee from me, my
Attenborough said there's a bloke in Silverglen. Brandon, was he called? Anyhow, I guess he's training folks to handle the stuff without getting sick. She calls it an abomination of the goddess's bane.
What'd you say?
This dimension is a bore. Where are the volcanoes? The ice forests? Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage. Wish she'd get another apprentice so we could watch her blast him to smithereens. I just know my soaps would burn through the competition. Whoops. Cooler heads prevail, as they say. Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage. This dimension is a bore. Where are the volcanoes, the ice forests? Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage.
But if you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oaks would shake 'em off.
Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage.
And take it down in a matter of minutes. Oaks are strong, but they're slow as...
I just know my silks would burn through a
What do I
competition.
care about such nonsense anyway?
Whoops.
I never saw an imp
Cooler
battle
heads
so
prevail, as they say.
They're riverless yellow-bellied chickens.
Reminds me of a song I know.
This dimension is a
The
bore.
imps are out
Where are the
running,
volcanoes, the ice forests?
Knowing her, she'll have that Brandon's head on a pike for messing with her precious, poisonous rocks.
Snows can twinkle, blizzards shake and turn.
Well, you know what they say. A watched Attenborough never goes on a murderous rampage.
Well, colour me a simpleton. You're
Those little curiosities Lady Attenborough's always jonesing after. The Immaculates around here are an interesting bunch. They let blood over those gems to turn them into bloodstone. Some sort of powerful relic of magic. We elementals don't judge much one way or another. Bloodstone, starstone, redstone, bluestone. They haven't an effect on us in any case. Take care now, and don't go pestering Lady Attenborough, eh? No need to stir the Badger's den. You'll turn the whole town against you while you're at it.
I just know my silks would burn.
This dimension is a bore. Where are the volcanoes, the ice forests?
Careful now, squishy. I doubt Lady Attenborough's in any mood to deal with it. Take care now.
Whoa there, Hartford. You take care now.
Careful now, I hope you're not... We should get another apprentice.
Halt! Before you'll be permitted into my workshop, you'll have to prove yourself more capable than that corpse I once called my apprentice.
Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
My brothers were the heart of King Mariner's palace. Oh, come on.
Tell me, if you too destroyed one of my precious stones, what could you possibly say to save your life?
Any plans for after this gig is over?
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
Is that right? What's all?
Artisanal hand soap. You haven't lived until you tried my windswept hyacinth.
Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
Could be worse. My brother's the god of King his palace.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is Heidelberg.
Any plans for after this here begun?
I've always wanted to start my own career, actually.
Is that right? What sort of business?
Artisanal hand search. You haven't listened if you tried my wheat preparation. Well, you know what they say. The boss acting for everything that's remedy.
How's it going?
What do you mean, how's it good?
Well, how's it going on your How's it going?
What do you mean, how's it good?
Well, you know, how's it going on your side?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making
What do you mean, how's it good? You can't be serious.
Well, you know,
you can't be serious.
I'm just making Any plans for after this here is over?
I've always wanted to. You can't be serious.
I'm just Don't you find it interminably dull?
My brother's a god of
I'm just making Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
Could be worse. My brother's the god of King Maria's palace.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is Heidelberg. Say, you ever made it down to South?
Not in life. Heard there's a talking wish. find it interminable?
Cozy words. My brother's regard for literature is vast.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is I behind?
Not in mine. There's a talking wish.
Yes, the conduit speaks to me, her elected disciple, and I share her will with the people of our village. Now that you know to whom you speak, perhaps you'll tread more lightly in my presence.
I'm just making a bit of pleasant
Do I look like to you a woman interested in haggling over pennies?
How's it going on your side? I'm just making a bit of pleasant What sort of business?
Artisanal hand service. You haven't lived until you drive license with us.
So,
How's it going?
so,
How's it going? Where? How's it going on your side? I'm just making a bit of where, you know, how's it going on your side? I'm just making a bit of Don't you find it interminable? Where, you know, how's it going on your I'm just making a bit of
Dance and flatter all you like, Weasel.
What do you mean?
where, you know, how's it going on your I'm just making a bit of where, you know, how's it going on your
one made of bullocks.
So,
How's it going? How's it going on your I'm just making a bit of pleasant conversation. Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
Could be worse. My mother was hard to keep my innocent hands.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, little behind.
Any plans for after this here result?
I've always wanted to start my own business.
Is that right? What sort of business?
Artist more hands first. You haven't milked it if you tried my windswept hyacinth. You ever made it down to sight?
Not in my view. There's a talking wishing. How's it going? I'm just making a bit of
so,
how's it going? Well, how's it going on your side?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making. How's it going?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making a bit of pleasant conversation.
Let's see for who. You ever made it down to sight?
Not in my view. There's a talking wishing.
One load of bullocks. You ever made it down to sight?
Not in my view. There's a talking wishing.
One load of bullocks.
But though this holy substance make us ill, that fool couldn't be trusted with leaving already, are you? Before you go, answer me this. Can you think of a single reason why I ought not to crush you flat before you so much as take a step in the direction of the door?
You ever made it down to sight?
Not in my view. There's a talking wishing.
One load of bullocks.
Don't you find it interminably dull?
Could be worse. My brother was hard to keep my innocent hands. Oh, come on.
Jarrett is here somewhere, Source Hunter. Hidden in this blood village of hers.
Well, what you waiting for? Shoot out her eyes before she does away with us, too.
Unless you fancy getting vaporized, I suggest you find someone else to bother. Lady Attenborough won't tolerate your distractions.
Don't you find it interminably dull?
Lucky find! Hopefully Brandon's little box works as advertised. Another one for the collection.
Not in mine. Heard there's a talking wishing out I'm just making a bit of pleasant Not in mine. Heard there's a talking wishing. Don't you find it interminably dull around here? Yeah. I'm sorry. Any time. Here you go. Don't you find it interminably dull? Any plan?
Excuse me, I've got to
How's it good?
Well, you know, how's it going on your side?
You can't be serious.
I'm just making a bit of pleasant conversation.
Pleasant for who?
Yes!
Not in my day.
Heard there's a talking wishing well there, though.
What a load of bullocks.
Don't you find it interminably dull around here?
If you had to wait.
Could be worse. My brother's a guard at King Perez's palace.
Yes. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad in Heiberheim.
Take it down in a matter of minutes.
Any plans for after this gig is over? Is that right? What sort of business?
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived
The
until you
imps
tried
are
my
out
windswept
a
hyacinth.
running. The moon is full and bright. There's squeals and wails and
Any
tremors
plans for after
of
this gig is over?
music in the night.
I've always wanted to start my own business, actually.
Snows can twinkle.
Is that right?
Blizzards shake and
What sort of
turn.
business?
So long as imps
Artisanal hand soaps. You haven't lived until you've tried my windswept hyacinth.
Colour me a simpleton. Your singing voice is as sweet as honey wine.
Oh,
Say,
shucks. You
you
think
ever
so?
made it down to
My
sightseeing?
ma always said the same. She's got a mighty fine ear on her.
Let's hear another. What'd you say?
The goddess is way, young initiates. Listen closely, newcomer. You must follow. We are the enlightened. Yes, the link between she dwells most, our most before the cot. Jeffrey.
But if you had to wager, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows in, but I think the shambling oaks would take them off.
Badger me not, I say. What about him?
Oi! I ain't no... What is it? What do you want to know? What about? You there! You blue thought I'm Oh, up.
A strange place to keep attached to the schoolhouse. That's the least of the troubling.
These immaculates are fantastic. They run.
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
No, no.
These fraudulent demons about. Bless you, my liege. Oh, we're no, but what a very strange, but I suppose. Any demons about? What a very. What I suppose.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
Sort of cozy, don't you think it is?
Badger me not. What do you want to know? What about?
There aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Free me, and I'll be forever loyal to you. Let us out of here. Please let us out of here.
Please,
I won't survive this damp much longer. Then what?
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Free me. Free me, and I won't survive.
At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Survive this damp much longer.
Well, it isn't so terrible, is it?
I won't survive this damp. I won't survive this damp much longer.
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Damn our jailer, free me!
Sort of cozy, come to think of it.
Damn our free me! And I'll be forever loyal. I won't survive this damn death. Damn it! I
Sort
won't
of
survive
cozy, come to think of it.
damn much longer. Then what good will I be? Let us out of here! Please!
Sort of cozy, come to think of it.
Let us out of here! No, free me! Free me! And I'll be forever loyal.
At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Let us out of here! Please!
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Let us out of here! Let us out of here! Damn this cellar of death! Damn our jailers! Free me!
Well,
Let us out of
it
here!
isn't so terrible, is
Damn
it?
this cellar of death! Let us out of here!
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Damn our jet! Free me! Free me!
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Damn this cellar of death!
Sort of cozy, come to think of it.
It's no use at all. It's no use.
Sort of cozy, come to think of it.
Survive this damp much longer. Then free me. Let us out of here, please.
Well, it isn't so terrible, is it?
Cellar of death. Free me. Free me.
Well,
Free me.
it isn't so terrible, is it?
Let us out of here, please. No, it's no use. Let us out of here.
It isn't so terrible, is it?
Free me. Free me.
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
No, it's no use. It's no use at all. Free
No.
me.
At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those. Sort of cozy, come to think of it.
Free me, and I'll be forever loyal to your damn cellar. I won't survive this damn much longer. I won't survive. Free me.
No. At least there aren't any demons about. At least there aren't any of those.
Let us out
Sort
of
of
here.
cozy, come to think of it.
Free me. Free me, and free me. Free me, and I'll be forever. I won't survive this damn
Sort of cozy, come to think of it.
Free me. Please. Free me, and free me.
Well, it isn't so terrible, is it? Cozy, come to think of it.
Free me, and free me. Free me, and I'll damn this.
Let us out of here.
Let us out.
You don't look familiar. I am a res. There is no.
I won't survive this damn.
What is it? You hardly look like Simple Mixer. Elias proved it.
Damn it!
Traveler,
Yes, traveler. Oh, I came from my... But I saw of that...
Please!
Badger me not. What do you want to know? What about him?
Forever loyal to your cause. Then what? Go down this cellar of death. Damn our jet. I won't survive this damn much longer. Then what good will I...
We'll have none of that. You there.
Get out of here.
You know, be forever loyal.
That's enough of that now.
Let us out of here! Please! Free me! Free me! And I'll be forever loyal! Oh, it's no use! Free me! Free me! And I'll be... Oh, it's no use!
There's
no
use
use
at
at
all.
all.
No,
It's no use!
Then what good will I be to you?
Free me! Free me! Let us out!
What is it? I've got to stay focused. These prisoners will riot at the earliest chance. You there. Cut it out.
Boy, this door's hanging open walls right when the cell's shut tight.
Free me! I won't survive this damn much longer. Down this cellar.
Let us out of here. Let us out of here.
Let us out of here! Please! Free me! Oh, it's no use!
Free me and I'll be forever
No use at
loyal
all!
to your
Free
cause.
me! Free me! And I'll be free me!
Dear me, it is happening! The void, the darkness, dear me, dear! There's this place, this pit that lies to the north. It is a rift of chaos, an epicenter of a time and space-devouring force. Void demons are besetting Rivellon, and the storms of chaos are... Demons creep through the rift! They must all be destroyed! Not just any demons, void demons. They are impervious to attacks with weapons or magic that any creature of this world can muster. But they have one weakness, for their simmering presence has permeated this area through and through for a long time. Tenebrium, that is the answer. The black ore that is dark as the void itself. Arm yourself with this foul material, and you shall be able to shred their bloodstone that controls their portal. The rift is the portal through which the demons seep. There is blood magic at work here. And he who says blood magic says immaculates.
A bloodstone fuels the rift. Obliterate it, and the rift shall close. I've scouted ahead a bit and seen that 3 paths, or what passes for paths, lead to the center of the wasteland that lies before you. To the left is an encampment of Immaculates. Yes, they're but Immaculates, but their weapons look sharp as shark's teeth. So don't barge in like cats at a dog's wedding. The central path is a big no-no too, brimming with demons. I really wouldn't recommend it. Which leaves the right path, which may not be the right path at all, for it is deceptively calm along its trail and positively overflowing with magma. So basically I can offer you 3 options, all of them as appetizing as pig feed. And yet you'll have to swallow your portion whole. If not, they exist beyond the normal continuum of time. They are, do what you can, my friend. Do not...
By the looks of things, it seems we're heading towards Hunter's Edge, the town where I was stationed before I met you lot. Before we get there, you should know the whole yarn. What I saw there, why I fled. Yes, comrade. I think so, comrade. Even though you might never look at me the same way. We, the villagers and myself, were corralled in the town square. The orcish queen sauntered into the middle, pressed slowly. She approached me and leaned close, her hot, foul breath like fire on my face. With one hand, she clasped my throat. With the other, I was a thief, she said. I'd taken something dear to her, and I had earned punishment. I thought she'd destroy me right then and there. That's right, comrade. And I was soon to find out. She brought forth one of her soldiers, a larger orc I'd never seen, and he was covered in black, gleaming armor. She placed the stone in his chest plate. She made me watch as she sent villager after villager before the great transformed beast. He cried. I could do nothing, comrade. I couldn't save them. I couldn't help them. I could only watch. Don't you see it's already over? Don't you see it's too late? No. All that's left in Hunter's Edge is a debt to be paid. am I?
Explosive flame!
Sweet relief.
What venom churns within me? Into the fray once more.
Southeast to Hunter's Edge, north to incomparable suffering. Well then, southeast it is, for now at least.
Say what? Hold on now. One whelp at a time. You'll pay what the fool thinks he can slip 6 warm bodies past.
If I've said it once, I've said it more times than a troll can count. Warm bodies do not people make. We are free immaculate.
Calmer heads ought to prevail here. Let's see if we can spare the gold.
Oh! No wonder you came to my aid. I see you have an immaculate amulet, the very same as mine. The goddess does bless us with. Hide to the village ahead and rest yourself among your kin. But do take care. Only those in possession of our holy amulets may enter, and the god...
Go on, march! Ready to advance? Ask away, my friend, ask away. Always helps to know a thing or two.
I would have preferred death
help, but we've been
To our
delayed long
dooms
enough.
we march!
Trolls.
You paid the toll as Hunter's Edge. We'll but.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do?
way to my boot soles! I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake. Bloody floods. We can't pass through here. Blast. Flaming spear! Time to get your feet wet. Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Oh there.
I'm drenched.
A word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Yeah! Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vital. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame 'em really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life. These days, most undead are busy haunting Syceal or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way.
Potent heat! Toasty!
Now I miss my nose. Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.